Yeah, Coach, just your thoughts on what you've seen over these 5 days with these young men and what they've given to you to evaluate.
Well, I seen them up close and live, which was the biggest advantage that I had, and they gave me everything. They came into camp with the right idea, the right attitude, and they showed that in the way they practiced, the way they played, and the way they conducted themselves, in the off-ice fitness and that and around the hotel. So real good job by everybody.
Why did you want to watch from upstairs today? How does that maybe change the perspective for you?
It's an easier look. It's a different look. It's not quite as busy when you look from up there, and just your better overall view is good.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
Donna Spencer, go ahead.
Dave, I know you have some decisions still to make, but you probably have a sense of who you're going to name to the team. And from what you have right now, can you give us an idea of what this team's going to look like?
Well, I think it's going to be a competitive team. We're going to try to play fast. We're going to be a team with a lot of energy. We're going to be a team that initiates and plays with a lot of discipline.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Dave. I guess you've been through this process a number of times. At the forward spot, are these as difficult potentially of decisions with the makeup of your group that you have seen or been a part of? I know they're always difficult, but this year's group seemed like a lot of guys who kind of fit in some ways the same mold.
Yeah, I think this of my experience, this is certainly had the most guys that were in the mix. I don't remember there being this many guys in previous camps that I was part of that had this many guys in the mix, which is says something about Canadian hockey and the amount of depth we have here, but it makes our job a little bit more difficult. But those are the tough decisions you like, Peter. The more competition you have, the better it brings out in people, and we got some tough decisions to make.
Dave, thanks so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Last question, Tony Ferrari. Thank you.
Hey, Dave. So how do you feel about the depth in goal? And is there one guy that's kind of stood out to you?
I'm going to say no right now, because I'm going to be honest with you. I because these goalies are picked, and because I had so many other decisions I had to make, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to my goaltenders. Certainly nobody was terrible. I think they were like all the other players. They had the best foot forward. So that'll unfold now as we get into camp every day, and we get our whole team, on the ice, which will make us really competitive. We get some exhibition games in there on top of that.
And as for the blue line, with so many guys playing on their offside, is that something you're looking for towards flexibility going forward? And do you think there's certain guys that you already have an idea of playing on their offside?
Well, we have some ideas. Yeah, it's something we have no choice in. We have one right-handed defenseman in here, so we have no choice in it. We have some theories, some guys we tried, and now we'll just have to review the games and continue to mix and match until we find who's comfortable and who gives us the best chance on the offside.
Okay, one last one, Jean-François Plante. Go ahead, Jean-François.
Hi, Dave. Just wondering, you guys knew a lot from previous scouting about the players who were there at camp this weekend, but is there anybody in particular that came up bigger than you thought, that was a surprise maybe this last few days?
No, I don't think there's anybody that come out of the woodwork. We did such extensive work on these guys that we've been following for a long period of time, and as you know, junior players in their club teams, they have been flowing a little bit, and but the good thing about it is that they all brought their A game to this camp, and they all come in and I think played to who they were, and they've hence made our job really tough here.
Thank you, Jean-François. Merci, Dave. Thank you, Dave, for your time.